Hey, it's Kev, the audio guy, bringing you short, informative videos in plain English on how to create clean, creative audio. All right, today is all about keyboard parts for trap music and hip hop, but not just the keyboard parts themselves. Today is all about creating that pulse and that bounce that has your head bobbing before the drums even come in. Yes, and to create that bounce, we'll be working with Native Instruments Cloud Supply and Wave's one knob pumper and one knob filter. Let's just get to that demo track to show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Let's break down how I created this one. The majority of trap music has two fundamental keyboard elements, an intro melody and an atmospheric layer. All other keyboard parts are mostly small elements to support the main groove or to build tension. Let's start with the intro melody, and for that, let's use Cloud Supply. I'll open it. If your screen looks different than mine, then click right here on the Sound tab until it looks like this. Cloud Supply is built specifically for trap, hip-hop, grime, and drill because all the sounds and the user interface are specifically designed to get you inspired and writing quickly. Watch this. Let's select a sound. I'll click right here. I'll go to Factory, and I see my categories. Let's select the mallet category and select bell chip, the first sound in the list. Let's hear this. Okay, just hearing this sound, I get ideas for melody. Yeah, see, that right there could work. But let's say you just can't come up with a melody. No problem. I'll click right up here on this arrow and we'll go to the next preset, which is 5G. And I'll hold the C3 key. And we have a sequence melody built right into the sound. Let's hear the next preset. Let's click here again, and we have gank. Let's hear this. Cool. A lot of the presets have sequence melodies built right into the sound. Let's say you like this melody, but you want a different sound. Well, no problem. Right down here is a dice icon. If you click this, it randomizes the parameters and creates a variation of the previous sound. Watch this. I'll click. I'll click again. Nice. Very useful and very fast. For this track, I want to build a melody from scratch. Let's click right here to open our categories again. Let's select Factory, Keys, and Bow. Let's hear this. Okay, I like this sound. Let's create a custom sequence melody to go with it. Click right here on the Sequence tab, and the sequence window opens. Now, if your screen looks different than mine, for example, looks like this, just click in the Pitch Velocity tab until it looks like this. And let's click right up here to turn on our sequencer. And let's play the C4 key. And the sequencer is on. Okay, let's create our melody. Now for this melody, we only need 4 notes. Let's set our steps control right down here to 4. And let's slow this down a bit. Let's set the rate control right up here to 1/4. Let's hear this. Great. Let's add some notes and set how hard those notes will be played. For that, we will edit our pitch right here and our velocities right here. Let's change the pitch of our second, third, and fourth notes. To do this, I'll click and drag. The second note right here will be a fifth. The third note will be a minor sixth. And the fourth note will be a minor third. Let's hear this. Good. Next, I want every other note to have a slightly different tonal quality. Let's set our velocity right down here to alternate from 40 to 35. And let's click the macro 1-2 tab right up here, and let's automate our cutoff frequency. Now right down here, let's set our cutoff control to 77.9. And right up here in this top row, let's set our cutoff amount control right here to 30.3. And let's set our steps control in this same row right here to 4. Next, I'll play the C4 key, and right up here, I'll set the second and 4 sliders to 600. Here we go. Okay, that's good, but the attack is a little bright. Let's click the sound tab right here, and let's set our amp envelope attack right here to 48.9. Let's hear this. Perfect. Let's close this and add a final bit of bounce. I've got a Waves 1-knob pumper right here inserted into this track. So let's turn it on and let's open it. I'll set the rate right up here to half notes, the offset right here to 180, and let's turn this knob all the way up. Let's hear this. Okay, clearly that's a bit extreme. Let's set the knob instead to 4.4, and let's hear this. Perfect. I feel that pulse. Great. We have our melody. So let's close one knob and let's move to track 2. This track is just a drone sound to build some tension. And again, I've used Cloud Supply for this. Let's open it and click to show the categories. And for this, I've selected the default sound, Cloud Supply Init. Let's hear this. Okay, I'll close this and let's hear this drone against our melody track. Here we go. Great. Next, for my atmospheric pad sound, I've added an instance of Native Instruments Pharlight. Let's go to track 3 and let's get a look at it. Let's select Hook and In the Shadows. Let's hear this. Nice. All right, let's close this. Now, I really like this sound, but it needs to sound a bit wider, and it needs a bit of bounce as well. Now, to widen the sound, I've inserted a free plugin from Polyverse called Wider. And to give it that bounce, I've added a Waves 1-knob filter and a Waves 1-knob pumper. Both are automated, so let's solo this track and let's hear this. Here's before. Okay, now let's enable our plugins, and here's after. Good. Now let's hear that with the melody and the drone track. Let's unsolo this, and here we go. Okay, now let's enable all the tracks. And let's hear this. That's it. If you want a free download of Polyverse's Wider, just click the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.